Hey guys, this is Abhishek from GalaxyViews.com, and today we are going to do the quick unboxing and quick overview of the Samsung Galaxy Note Pro. This Samsung Galaxy Note Pro is the biggest one which we are unboxing today as compared to all other Note Pro devices which we have unboxed previously. This is having a 12.2 inch display. It is the biggest tablet from Samsung which we are going to unbox today. This is how the package looks like. The package is itself pretty big in size, as you can see, and again it is made up of recycled paper, the kind of new packaging which Samsung is following with every other device. So taking a look over the package, this is how it looks like. We have the specifications of the tablet mentioned at the back side. It has got a display which is a TFT LCD display. The kind of display it has is a super clear LCD capacitive touchscreen display which it has. The resolution which is there is 2560 into 1600 spread over 12.2 inch of display. You get around 247 pixels per inch on this device as far as display is concerned, and the display is 12.2 inch. You have 3G supported with download speed up to 21.1 Mbps, and upload is 5.76 Mbps, which is supported for 3G. And again, 4G is not supported on this device. You have a processor combination of 1.9 GHz quad-core processor plus 1.3 GHz quad-core processor. So it is an octa-core processor device to an extent, but not in real octa-core, just like any other Samsung device. So it is a combination of two quad-core processor which we have on this device, 1.9 GHz, 1.3 GHz. The rear camera is 8 megapixel camera, autofocus, and you can record high definition video from the rear camera. The front camera is a 2 megapixel camera, and it is a VT camera. We will just tell you what does this actually means, and then when we take a look over the other things of the device, you can record high definition video on this device, and you can also play high definition video on this device. GPS navigation is supported on the device. You have GLONASS supported. S Pen is also there on this device because this is the Note Pro series, so you will get S Pen as well. You have 3 GB of DDR3 RAM on this device. You have IR blaster as well, so you can use this device as a TV remote as well. And the battery on this device is quite huge. Again, because of the big size, it can actually hold 9500 mAh battery, which is pretty big and quite sufficient for this device as far as the overall backup is concerned as well. And again, we have the model number of the device mentioned, that is SMP901, which is the model number which comes to India. So let me just open this package and show you what we have in the package. So we can open the seal from here. And again, this unboxing is something which I am doing for you. I have already opened this package before, and I have been using this tablet for quite some time now. This is the first thing which we get in the package, the tablet itself. It is pretty big in size. That is something which you will notice for the first. And again, the kind of software it has, the kind of UI it has is pretty good as well. Very much tablet kind of a UI on which you have big icons. There is no problem as far as readability is concerned. The display is super clear LCD display, and it has pretty good viewing angles as well. As you can see the display from extreme angles without any issues. And as far as backside is concerned, the backside is again having the same kind of finishing, the fox leather finishing which we have seen on the other Samsung devices these days, including Samsung Galaxy Note 3, Samsung Galaxy Note 3 Neo. So you have same kind of leather kind of finishing, which is a plastic material. Actually, it is not pure leather, but it is kind of fox leather. Gives you a kind of leather finish. Looks pretty good. It is a kind of a matte finish with the rubberized feel to it. Gives you a better grip when you hold this tablet in your hand. You have the 8 megapixel camera module over here at the back side with autofocus, and you have LED flash as well. Over here you have the IR blaster. You have a secondary microphone for noise cancellation and video chat. You have the volume rocker, which is a plastic button. It gives you a good amount of feedback, and you have the power and sleep key, which is not actually much above the edge. So this key is actually something which gives you less feedback, and this is something which I have noticed over the usage. However, you get better feedback on the volume rocker, but you do not get that much amount of good feedback on the power and sleep key on this device. Over here you have the 3.5mm audio jack. On this side you have the loudspeaker one. The loudspeaker are there two on this device, one on this side and the other one is on this side. So you have dual loudspeaker on this device. Good metallic mesh you have. Here you have the S Pen, which is the same kind of S Pen which you might have seen on the Samsung Galaxy Note 3. With the button and all the functionalities are supported, and there are some additional functionalities which are supported on this device with the S Pen. And here we have the slot over here for the SIM card. So you can insert a micro SIM into this device over here, and you have a slot over here for the micro SD memory card as well. You can expand the storage of the device with the help of micro SD memory card, which you can insert over here. The back cover is non-removable on this device and battery cannot come out. And over here we have the USB port for data syncing and charging, and this is a USB 3.0 port. So the cable which comes within the package is a high-speed USB 3.0 cable. However, you can actually use the older USB 2.0 cable as well, the micro USB cable over here, and you can charge with the older cables as well. This tablet can be charged with those cables as well. And this is how the display looks like. On the display, if we take a look, on the horizontal bottom you have the physical home button, you have the back key, and this is the multitasking key with which you can actually bring up the multitasking menu, and you can switch in between applications, you can kill them as well. So this is all you can do. You do not have the menu key over here. And when it comes to the front camera is over here, which is a fixed focus 2 megapixel camera, can do high definition video chat, and you have the proximity, so not the proximity but the ambient light sensors over here as well. I don't know whether you can see that, but you do have ambient light sensor on this device, so you have support for automatic brightness as well. So this is how the overall tablet looks like. It feels slightly heavy to hold in one hand, but again it is not that heavy as compared to the other tablets which have the same kind of display size. This tablet is around 753 grams when you hold it in one hand, and although this tablet is pretty big in size in terms of the display, it is pretty thin as well. So in terms of thickness, it is around 8mm, which is fairly thin for a tablet of this much of display size, and weight of the tablet is also pretty good as compared to the other 12.2-inch tablet which we have seen. We will talk about the tablet later on. Let's take a look what we have in the package. Let's complete the unboxing first of all. So here we have the other package contents. We get some user manual, quick start guide is there, a warranty card is there, you have the important customer information, the disposal guide, and the SAR value guide is not there because okay, we do not have a SAR value guide in this one. This is something which I can tell you. Okay. Further, going inside the package, we get the micro USB cable, which is the USB 3.0 cable over here on this side, and the USB 2.0 port is on this side. You have the charger, which should be a 2 ampere charger. So it is a 2 ampere charger, will charge your tablet quite fast. And these are all the things which you get within the package. There are no headphones which come within the package. These are all the things which you will get. So putting all these things back inside the package again, let me just show you the tablet now in detail. Now here we have the Samsung Galaxy Note Pro 12.2-inch tablet, pretty big display tablet which we have seen now from Samsung. The kind of UI it has is again touch-based UI, which is running on top of Android, but it is not at all laggy. The kind of performance you will get on this tablet is pretty decent. You do have multitasking supported on this device, and again optimizing the overall display size which we have on this device. Samsung has actually optimized the multi-window feature on this device in a different way. You can actually run 4 applications at once on this device with the multi-window, and again whenever we want to bring the multi-window, you can actually swipe from the right towards the left, and then you can drag the application which you would like to open. So in case I would like to open my files, which is the file explorer, with the phone dialer, and when I would like to open Internet Explorer as well, so this is how I can actually drag 4 applications one by one and then run all these applications like this in all these 4 frames, and I can actually customize the size of any of these frames by moving this pointer. So this is how I can actually make one application bigger and the other application smaller, and I can use 4 applications at once on this one. And in case you want to replace certain application, you can just drag the other application over the one which you would like to replace, and this is how you can switch in between applications. And the kind of UI it has, this kind of UI on this kind of display size, is pretty good and pretty useful, especially in case you would like to multitask with different applications, which can run perfectly fine in all these small frames on this device, which can be again customized in terms of the size. Now apart from this, if we take a look over the notification center is again customized. Everything, all the icons and font size is nicely adjusted on this device, so that you can actually read all the icons and every text on this device without any issues. You do have support for automatic brightness as well on this device. You can adjust the brightness from the notification center itself. You can adjust the volume as well. You can enable and disable the reading mode. You have all the toggles over here. So notification center is again customized. This is how the all app drawer look like, and all app drawer have all the applications, which has pretty big icon and the font size, so readability will not be an issue on this device. Display viewing angles are also pretty good. The kind of settings it has, let me just show you the version of Android and other things on this device. This is how the settings UI look like, and once we go into general, we can see the version of Android which is running on this device. So version of Android which is running on this device is Android 4.4.2. so it is running KitKat preloaded as far as settings are concerned. Let me just show you some other specifications as far as settings are there. So let's take a look over the storage scenario as of now. So taking a look over the storage, this device has 32 GB of storage, and out of which around 5.96 GB is being taken by system memory, so which is being taken by TouchWiz UI and the operating system which is running on the device. And then we have available storage which is approximately 23.11 GB available on this device. You get slightly more because we have installed certain applications and game, so the storage is little bit less, approximately 25 to 26 GB you get on this device on the free storage. When we have the battery options over here, we can see which all applications are actually consuming the battery and how much they're consuming the battery in terms of the overall usage. Under the application manager, we can see the scenario for the RAM. So this device has 3 GB of RAM, and as of now, out of 3 GB, approximately 1 GB of RAM is free, which is not too good, but the device is responsive and there is no lag on the device, which I can notice in the UI. The UI is pretty smooth, there is no problem. You have some additional options over here as well. You have motion feature supported, palm motion is also supported. You can take a screenshot with the help of palm motion, and you have smart screen also supported in this device, which will again help you read documents and other PDF things and ebooks as well on this device without any issues. Taking a look over the device settings, here we have the device settings. You have blocking mode supported on this device as well. You can also basically enable the blocking mode in case you don't want to receive any incoming calls on this device, or you would like to disable notifications especially for a certain period of time. You can also allow specific contacts in case you would like to receive calls from them. You have multi-window, which is kind of optimized for this kind of a display. The display settings allows you to control over the brightness. You have support for automatic brightness, and all these things you can actually control, including you have a reading mode as well, in which you can actually customize certain application for a specific reading mode, so that those applications run in that kind of reading mode. Especially in case of night scenarios, you can actually customize certain applications with the kind of reading mode you have, so that those applications will give you the content in such a way that you can read it in bed as well, in dark environment as well. You can customize over the font in case readability is an issue. You can actually customize the font style as well as the size of the font, that is also there. And then we have the connection settings. You have support for portable Wi-Fi hotspot, the thing as well. You can create a Wi-Fi hotspot with the help of 3G SIM card, which you can insert into this device. You have a network booster setting as well, which will allow you to download large files over the Wi-Fi. So you have a network booster setting over here as well. You have support for GPS navigation as well on this device, and again we will show you the current list of sensors now. So taking a look over the application which we have installed on this device, which is called Quadrant Standard, let me just show you some hardware configuration of this device. Now taking a look over the system configuration of this device has got an ARM V7 processor clocked at 1.8 GHz. It is a quad-core processor. And again, when we talk about the display resolution it has is 2560 into 1600. It has the Mali T628 GPU. And when we take a look over the sensors, these are all the sensors which are there on this device, which includes accelerometer sensor, gyro sensor, magnetic field sensor is also there, and you have uncalibrated magnetic field sensor as well. So GPS navigation will work perfectly fine on this device without any issues. And you have other list of sensors as well on this device, which are good enough to actually give this device a complete functionality when it comes to different kind of application you would like to run. On Ninamark, we have got a score of 59.9 FPS on this device, and this device in terms of the overall graphic performance is pretty good. You can actually run graphic intensive games on this device like Blood of Glory, Modern Combat 4, Asphalt 8. All these graphic intensive games as well as the casual games will run perfectly fine on this device, and the kind of gaming performance you have, the kind of gaming experience you have on this device is also pretty good. On multitouch, this device supports around 10-point multi-touch, as you can see. This is how the phone dialer look like, and again you have the phone dialer customized in such a way that it has pretty big keys, so you will not face any problem while typing on this device, especially when it comes to dialing a number. But again, this device is so big, the tablet is so big that typing a number or a phone number basically at times of calling will be very difficult with one hand, because this device is pretty heavy, and again you will need to use both of your hand to actually hold the tablet and then dial the number, although you also have the option of making a video call on this tablet, which is a pretty good thing. Here we have got the benchmark score for this device on Institute, and we have got a score of 31526 on the benchmarks, and this device in between the LG G2 and Samsung Galaxy S4 as far as the benchmark figures are concerned, so which is a pretty good figure. And in terms of overall performance, this tablet is pretty good in day-to-day usage. You can actually run any kind of graphic intensive application or any kind of application on this device, and the performance is pretty good. So as you can see here, we have the camera interface on this device. The rear camera is an 8 megapixel camera. It has autofocus and tap to focus is also supported. Let me just take this photo of this phone right now, and again we have taken this photo with some artificial light. So let me just turn off the light and let me just take this photo again without artificial light, and now we have kind of a shadow scenario. Now if we take a look over the first photo which we have captured with some artificial light, this photo is pretty good in terms of the colors as well as in terms of details as well. It is slightly better as compared to the one which we have taken without some artificial light. This photo is kind of grainy to a great extent, but in terms of details, if you zoom in, you will see slight amount of grains which were not actually there in the photo where we have good amount of light. But this photo is also pretty good, especially with the kind of low light performance scenario. If you would like to identify for this device as far as rear camera is concerned, it has taken a pretty decent image, at least in terms of the overall colors, and the amount of details it has is also pretty good. This is how the front camera looks like as far as the video feed is concerned. You can do a pretty good quality of high definition video chat from the front camera, as you can see, and the kind of video it broadcasts is pretty good. You also have support for dual camera mode as well. You can take the photo from the rear as well as the front camera on this device without any issues. And when it comes to video recording capabilities, you can actually record videos from the front camera as well at high definition, as you can see. And as far as rear camera is concerned, let me just toggle the rear camera. So here we have the rear camera view, and taking a look over the settings for the rear camera, you can record high definition video from the rear camera as well at 1080p, and from 1080p you can actually record video from the front camera as well, which we already showed you. So as you can see, we are playing Blood of Glory, which is an HD game on this device, and there is no problem till now. As far as graphics are concerned, graphics are pretty smooth on this device, there is no issue. The overall performance of the device when it comes to gaming is pretty good, as you can see. So in terms of overall gaming performance, this device is pretty good, and you can play high definition games on this device without any issue. So now we are playing another game called Frontline Commando D-Day, and this game is kind of graphic intensive, not very high graphic intensive, but pretty intensive in terms of graphics, kind of medium. And let me just play this game on this device. As far as gaming is concerned, this device has performed pretty well, and there is no lag in the graphics which I can notice as far as gaming is concerned till now. Touchscreen is pretty responsive to the finger touch, especially while playing this kind of a game. Overall performance is smooth. There is slight amount of frame drops which I can notice on this device, but it is not affecting the overall gaming experience. As you can see, So now we can fire up the bazooka, and this game is running smooth in terms of overall gaming till now. There is no issue. As you can see, we are playing a high definition video from our channel as of now, and this device is playing this video in high definition quality. The overall viewing angles of this display while watching a video are pretty good. You can see the display from extreme angles without any issues, as you can see. As far as the overall volume of sound which comes out from the loudspeaker, let me just show you the same. So in terms of the overall volume of sound which comes out from the loudspeaker, it is pretty loud because it has dual loudspeaker, one on this side and the other one is on this side. As you can see, the overall sound which comes out from this tablet is pretty loud as compared to the other tablets which we have seen. So the loudness of the sound seems to be pretty good. Now one thing which is pretty good on this device is that they have replaced the menu key with the multitasking key. So you can always tap on this key and bring up the multitasking menu, which will actually show you the thumbnail of all the applications which are running in the background. You can kill them, you can switch in between them by just tapping on any one of them, and you can actually do a lot more on this device, especially with the task manager which you can open up, and you can also close all the applications at once in case you are facing any kind of lagginess on this device. As far as UI is concerned, you can kill them all like this. In all, I would like to give a thumbs up to the Samsung Galaxy Note Pro tab. A 12.2-inch tablet it is, and it is a pretty decent tablet as far as consumption when it comes to entertainment is concerned. You can actually consume entertainment content on this device. You can read data or news in the Flipboard application or application like this, which actually require big screen size. So the kind of entertainment experience you get on this tablet is pretty awesome. It's pretty good, I would say. In terms of the overall video playback it is also capable of playing high definition videos, and recording high definition videos is also possible from the front as well as from the rear camera. So in all, this tablet is pretty good. However, the only bad thing about this tablet is that it is kind of pricey. It is available in the market for a price of MRP of around 65,000 rupees, which is definitely very high. But again, the kind of feature you get, you also get S Pen on this device, just like the other Note devices. So you can actually use this tablet with the help of this S Pen, which comes within the body of the tablet, within the package. So you have a complete functionality as far as tablet is concerned, especially for entertainment. You can use it for business purpose, you can use it for casual needs as well, you can use it. The only problem is that it is kind of very pricey in terms of overall price you will have to pay. That is approximately 65,000 rupees, which is the MRP. Again, you will be able to get this tablet in the market for around 62 or 63, which is again kind of high for this kind of tablet. But again, this tablet has a pretty big display as well, so to an extent the price is justified, but still I would call the price of this tablet is pretty high. It is justified if it comes for approximately 45 to 50,000 rupees, but more than that it is definitely pricey. So in all, I would like to give a thumbs up to this tablet. As far as battery backup is concerned, this device can actually give you around 2 to 3 days of battery backup. On moderate usage, on heavy usage, it will give you around 1.5 days of battery backup. The battery on this device is 9000 mAh, which is non-removable, and the kind of backup you get on this tablet is pretty decent. So in all, this tablet is pretty good, especially for entertainment, especially you would like to carry it around with you. It is also portable enough. You can easily carry it around with you. It is not very heavy, so it is just like a 10-inch tablet you can carry around with you, and you can carry it with your hand in your bag. But again, this is pretty big, but the kind of entertainment experience you get on this tablet is pretty good because of the display size, which is 12.2 inch, which is perfectly suited in case you would like to carry a television with you. This is the best thing which you can carry in case you would like to carry a television, which is portable enough to carry, which is light enough to carry, and which gives you the kind of entertainment you are looking for from a gadget like this. So that's all from us. Do let us know if you have any specific question for this device. We would love to help you. You can like this video if this video helped you by clicking the like button below. You can subscribe to our YouTube video channel for more videos like this by clicking the subscribe button below. Thanks for watching this video. This is Abhishek signing off. Thank you.